get it going. Let's do it. We ain't got a whole lot of time, but we can do a little bit of grind, and that will be just fine. We'll get back to it tonight. That'll be good. That'll be good. Let's fire it up for the homies, though. Let me get the most recent... This isn't my most recent video, but it is my most recent build update. Although things are going to change. Things have changed. Only a little bit. We'll go ahead and post that in both chats for you guys so you can have it at the ready. There you go. Have it at the ready in case people are coming in and wondering what the build is. We're going to try something. For mapping, I'm dropping my HP a little bit. But we are going to do more damn. So it should be okay. I'm also going to go back to seeing what Sunder feels like without upheaval. And do some experimentations. We can do the Steaming Springs at a 15, I think. This looks really quite juicy. But I think I would rather kind of go around and get some of these maps before I do the really nice stuff. So let's go do the Steaming Springs to warm up for the day. I think that seems like a good path. Yes. A good nice Steaming Springs to check out our build adjustments. Should be chill. It's got a boss in there. It's irradiated. Got a little something going on. Ooh, chilled ground though. Don't love that. So my attack speed is also going to be a little slower. But we're going to hit like a truck. So it may be okay.
Feel my wrath.
We're like a freight train rumbling right now, boys. What's up with this guy? Freight train rumbling. We also have like a little toady friend we can put down too. I don't think I really need to do it, but I got a little toady friend for like these big guys. I can chuck my little toady guy down and he can armor break these dudes for me. Sunder him, maybe? Again, I can't tell if the upheaval is actually better. I think what happens is upheaval hits them with multiple shockwaves. And so no matter what, it's better. Even if it makes the attack slower. I think that's how this works. I'm pretty sure. So like, I can probably take for maps, I can probably take exploit weakness out of my hammer and just do this. And so even though my Sunder's gonna be real slow, I'm gonna be popping fools, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Sam, what you yelling about, boy? Yeah, we're gonna be a little slow because of my attack speed, but also because of just the map. Having areas of chilled ground or whatever. I gotta decide if I can even tolerate this this level of speed or lack thereof. Because it's like you spec attack speed and it almost seems like it doesn't do much, and then you like reduce your attack speed and you're like, whoa, this is crazy slow. So it's like getting faster doesn't really feel much faster, but getting slower definitely feels slower. But I got some also like chilled, right? I gotta remember that. Like chilled ground, even 10% is like pretty rough. But I did reduce my attack speed by like 8%, and then when I'm in my bossing setup, it's gonna be really slow. So we'll see. But I mean, look at the damage, man. I'm not even really getting hit though either, so like I'm not cranking up my own like my rage and stuff isn't really getting cranked up. Everything's just getting splattered. Juicy. Everybody's popping off at the gym now because for New Year's. That's good, man. Just enjoy the those don't cleave. Enjoy the energy of the gym, man. When there's all those people in there, just enjoy the energy. That's what I'll say. I mean, he's a minion of who? Was there a rare in this? Is there a rare in that pile of guts?
Fortune favors me.
that just got stampeded.
You won't escape.
Yeah, we are rumbling. We are a slow boy right now. We are rumbling. Boosh. Boosh. Let's make sure my hammer is still killing things. I put a lot of bleed on my hammer right now. It still looks like it one-shot stuff. The bleed is kind of for the bosses. And I might set up on my bleed setup anyway. I might just hop in it real quick. But yeah, my guy feels very slow right now. But again, if I kill everything in one hit, it's okay to be slow. Because now it doesn't take 2 hits to kill things, it takes 1. I mean, I'm just like almost killing them at the beginning of the stampede, let alone the explosion, right? And as long as we can deal with breach and stuff and like let you know, as long as we can shrug off a few hits in the beginning if things are hitting me as I'm kind of charging up my stampede here, then we're fine, I think. That's the idea, at least. Just rumbling. Oh no, Lumos. Well, crank up those headphones and get your work done, man. If they really are just gonna be resolutioners, they won't be in there forever, right? But hopefully, you know, you can like channel your willpower and you know, have a good attitude and welcome new people to the gym coming in there and working on their gains too. But yeah, I feel you. It can be annoying if people like are like sort of being rude in the gym, right? They're new and rude. It's not like a super great combo. Just easily annoyed. Oh no, who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? What's up, guys on YouTube? Play sorceress but never play warrior content? Well, hey, man, I'll do the warrior stuff for you, Captain No Name. I got you, bro. How much protein do you take in per muscle per day? Hold on, to build muscle per day? So what I've been liking to do recently is tell people to get at least 1 gram of protein per centimeter of height, and that will probably be enough. That'll be plenty. You'll hear various sort of like do it based on your body weight, but your body weight is like if you're trying to build muscle, you don't need to go based on what your body weight is right now. You might want to go based on what your body weight you might want it to be, without going way too much. And I think that 1 gram per centimeter of height puts you at like, you're gonna support a good amount of muscle mass for your height if you're lean, which is a good place to be, I think. All right, we don't need to go back yet. We need to find out where the boss is. They're usually on like maybe no, they're on the left side. Yeah. All right, well, we'll see how this setup feels against bosses. If it feels way too slow, then that's annoying. But I really do think that you shotgun. I really do think that you shotgun with Sunder. What I mean by that is when enemies are hit by 3 of the waves, it does like 180% damage. And even if they're only hit by 2 of the waves, it does 120% damage. But against a boss, if you're right up close to him, you should hit him with 3 waves. I think that's how it works. And Golvar, big flex for you, man. Welcome back. 5-year mark is crazy, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back. I like the idea of protein per muscle. Yeah, sorry, I kind of like read that weird. All right, so what we'll do against bosses is, this is probably overkill, but even then, we'll just do this. Pop a stun thing on there. Maybe we can just get away with this, right? We don't have to switch anything else up. We'll just pop this on, and then we'll get my little toady guy down, and he'll break their armor, and I'll just crush him. There you go, toady boy. I wonder if I could do this to break her armor. I think I could. The stunner even. Now, this is where Bone Shatter would be oh, I'm punching. That's awkward. Okay, whatever. I should just keep sundering. Yeah, she's dead. That worked out pretty good. What's really annoying is this punch thing, though.
Something truly exceptional.
That's annoying. I always want it to be Mace Strike, but you can't, like, have 2 Mace Strikes. It's really awkward. So what I think, why don't we put Mace Strike in this setup? And I'll just never Mace Strike when I'm fighting, in maps, basically. I will always just, like, charge around. Okay. I was just punching the boss. I was like, why is this doing no damage? It's because I'm just punching him.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Alright. There's like 12 monsters left. Okay, cool. So now we can go back to Herald of Ash. And then that's a really easy setup.
Flame of the Forge.
We could have killed her way faster. I'm just kind of dinking around a lot of the time. What stats do you have on the chest? I've got... So what'll make it expensive is the good stuff. So I do max life and global defenses, and then you want to have it have 5 sockets. But max life, global defenses. I think even better for me would be max life and all res. That would be insane, because then I could wear other uniques. Some other cool stuff, potentially. But yeah. That's what I'm rocking right now. But mace skin? The skin is normal. It's just got the little aquatic effect on it. It's like the one thing that actually works right now for me. Is the aquatic, like the little, like water effect. So I just chucked that on there. Looks kind of cool though, huh? Kind of neat. You like? That's probably something I could chuck on the old... Put it on the old 2C tab. To exalt, that is. Speaking of exalts, we got a few laying around, don't we? Look at that. Right, so exploit weakness is nice. I mean, I could probably put exploit weakness on the hammer. Against bosses, I just don't know if it's that big of a deal. I mean, it is 50% more damage. So it could roll low or roll high, right? It's just where else are we gonna put this thing? I think upheaval is good, by the way. We're gonna keep rocking with that. Where are we gonna put this? I think exploit weakness. I can use exploit weakness with hammer, but I usually use Sunder for that anyway, so I'll just put that away. Put a stack of exalts here. It's fine. It's less to mess with anyway. Persistence is cool, but I'm not gonna use it right now. My totem is, I can just recast it. No biggie. I'm doing a little bit of experimentation here, boys. That's kind of a nice start to this hammer. Makes me less interested now. Thunder's cast time? A while. Do I play any bleed in this build? So I play bleed for my my boss setup. My normal stuff doesn't have bleed. Shocked ground with crit and stun build up. I mean, it's a little dangerous. Maybe it'll be okay. That's a little bit of a scary combo, actually. I don't know if I need to be like truly afraid. But that's definitely a little bit sketchy. I think you're kind of maybe asking to get stunned and one-shotted there. I might not run that. I'll probably be fine, but like at the same time, and that is definitely like a weird one. This ring is also interesting looking. Wow. That's really neat. Hold on. Huh. Life? Well, a little life. Yeah, so that's definitely not a bad ring. Life, cold chaos res. Interesting. Definitely not too bad. I'll let it sit there for a little while. I think selling things for a divine means it's probably not going to sell. We'll see. Right, so this armor comes with 4 slots, and then you corrupt it for 5. That's how that works. This one's mostly probably fine. Oh, not the Ellie weakness. I can do Ellie weakness eventually, but not right now. Not right now. Should I corrupt it and see what happens? I kind of want to run that. It looks a little sketchy, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Minus max res, straight in the cell tab. Straight to the cell tab with that one. Let's run it in this, just like a map just to get somewhere. Should be okay. Does look a little sketchy though. Guaranteed? No sir. Those are the 6 rune sockets, no other stats on the PoE 2 one. Oh, interesting. Is it called Tabula Rasa? Because Tabula Rasa had 6 sockets in PoE 1, but they weren't like rune sockets or whatever. A little different. Little different. Yeah, we could get hit really hard in this map, so we need to be mindful of that. Shocked brown and stuff, but we should be okay. A little sketchy though. Another 15 though. Gotta stay on your toes, you know. It is called Tabula Rasa. Interesting. Okay. So you just make it what you want it to be. That's cool. I hadn't seen one of those yet, but it's cool to see some of the uniques that you recognize from PoE 1 making an appearance in PoE 2 as well, huh? Cool. Very interesting. So what it was before, it was really mostly like a leveling piece of gear, right? Like a super like heirloom where you could get a 6-linked skill like right off the bat if you wanted to while leveling a character, which would make you pretty strong, right? As you might imagine. Yeah, I bounced off that guy really hard. What the heck? So that's neat that they have it back here. Alright, so those guys are hitting me. I don't know if they're critting me, but they're hitting me, and my health bar is moving, but we're okay so far. Build's looking strong. Yeah, it's definitely doing pretty good in the end game right now. What we got to work on now is getting stronger against these big, super pinnacle bosses that have like a ton of HP, do a ton of damage. So I have to figure out how to deal my damage and have enough HP to deal with them. But from a farming perspective, yeah, it's very, very smooth for farming. My guy got a little slower, but he hits like an absolute freight train right now, so that's good, right? We're rumbling around freight train style on these dudes. Just bapping them. He breaks a good deal of armor on his hits, but... doesn't always one-tap the armor. It also gives me some rage and HP regen, which is pretty fun too, right? So if I ever want to charge up a Sunder, I just like leap totem and then just like Sunder fools, and I'll have like big... oh, I got stunned there though. Got big rage regen and big HP regen. Dude, these guys are stunning me though. I don't like that. I'm gonna retreat. This is why it's just better to stampede around though, because you just blast. Planting your feet is not usually like that good of an idea, honestly, in this game. But against bosses, you can kind of plant your feet. These guys just are... they have a lot of extra damage from crits, and they have extra stun build-up. So my stun threshold has come down a lot. Like, I've sort of taken points out of my defensive, like, skill points and stuff to go more offense because my gear has changed to give me a lot of beef to work with. Although I'm not actually even allocating the beef talent right now. I likely will have to go back to it when I get a new... when I get a weapon that requires more strength, I'll probably have to go back to beef. But right now, we're just rocking. Rocking with the big dam at the moment. It's working for us, though. It's working, it's working. Just charging around. How's the bleed build? That is doing good into bosses. Like, map bosses just get deleted, I think, no matter what I do. But I do switch into the bleed build. And I bet my Hammer of the Hammer of the Gods probably just about kills him with that bleed. Yeah, bosses are... like, normal bosses are getting deleted. Now, like... if we fight, like, a Zesht +3... That guy definitely does not get deleted. That guy is really scary. But we did kill him yesterday, so that was cool. But yeah, we're not doing a lot of bleeding in my map build. My map build is mostly just huge AoE and damage. And then I take out a lot of the AoE in this map setup for bleed for bosses. A little bit more single target damage. But my guy definitely attacks kind of slow right now. But we still rumble around with Stampede, so we're attacking and moving at the same time, kind of, right? That ends up feeling pretty good. You beat Gianor? Nice. Yeah, we didn't give him too many mods last time. Oh, jeez. I don't like getting stunned, but I think it's mostly because they have stun build up and I'm on shocked ground, so I think we're mostly okay. Yeah, that could be sketchy, man. Giving that guy mods? Oh my gosh. I don't think he had a lot of mods when I fought him. But you're definitely stronger than me from what I saw yesterday, I think. You don't play the fire damage build anymore? No? Switching it up a little bit. How's that feel? You alright with that? Chilling with my toady there for a second, getting some rage out of him. Yeah, I gotta find some more strongholds, man. Have you fought the big guy yet? Have you fought the Arbiter? Gotta work on that one too. What ascendancy do you recommend? I went Titan and I like it. I think Warbringer has some really cool stuff too, though. Definitely.
Face me.
Warbringer definitely can do some cool stuff with like block and war cries and whatnot. Sam, what you yelling about, boy? What are you yelling about, Sam? That's good to know that we can run like a crit damage map is not too scary for us so far. I mean, I think maybe we took some damage from that guy, looked like. Of course, as soon as I say something, like the game will try to one-shot you. That's just how Path of Exile works. As soon as you're like, yeah, this is feeling pretty good, it'll try to kill you. It knows. And it's not even overconfidence either. It's just like, any confidence or satisfaction with your build at all results in warrant is in near instant death. Okay, map complete though. Good enough. Good enough. Went from using Sunder into placing a totem. Nice. What's up, Lance? Stampede is based on movement speed. Right, yeah. That's why I need more movement speed on my boots. It felt like, I was like, man, Stampede really gets cranking. That does make sense. Stampede starts really hauling, huh? That might be, I mean, it's not very much. It might be regal worthy, though. Light radius accuracy. No thanks. We are sort of stocking up for either a hammer selling or crafting session. Let's see. Yuck. But we're stocking up. Those are nice, man. Those are dropping some stuff. It's good. Irradiation maps, lovely. It's a lot of life. Thorns is kind of unfortunate, but it's got a lot of flask stuff too. Interesting. Looks cool. This stuff, I don't think so.
Hello.
Not bad, not bad. There's a Titan build for Moxies that is a Sunder Totem build. It's insane boss damage. Nice, nice. Yeah, he's always cooking up some juicy damage builds. Yep. How to get more than 2 charges on your war cries? You can either get that from endurance charges or from the talent that gives you 2 war cries. That's right here. vocal empowerment. Oh, really? I've only seen 4 irons. Jeez. And you can, there's an option in the interface to move your stuff more in the middle, but that might only be if you're using an ultra-wide monitor. Let's see, where's that tower? Are we to the tower yet? Not quite. We gotta go through the Vol factory. Great. Just great. We have these rolled already, but... Let's see, what's... This will be fine. That'll be fine. What are your goals in the game right now? Make gains, kill bosses, get even stronger, you know? Have fun blasting. But yeah, there's definitely some bosses that we still can kill. Got like a lot of the endgame bosses to kill, and we just want to see what it feels like to have a good, strong character and keep trying out different builds and stuff, just for fun. They want that one insta, huh? I think that's the main thing, though. Just continue to get stronger and see how that feels, because I like making gains, I like the way that feels, and then kill some bosses, man. Get strong enough to take out some of the pinnacle bosses. I think is kind of one of the big things that's exciting, and just continue making content about it too. No, energy shield's not a must-have. It just comes from the chest piece that I'm wearing. And the chest piece that I'm wearing is giving me 35% max health right now. And yeah, but it just comes with some energy shield on it. It comes with a little bit of armor, a little bit of energy shield, a little bit of evasion. None of those are not really things that I really put a lot of value on. It's just, yeah, it just has it. The HP stat coming from a variety of places, but we got a jewel, we got life on everything, we got the chest piece, and we have my ascendancy. And if you want to see how the whole build is kind of set up, you can check out my build video that we have pinned in the chat right there. It's kind of a fun place to see what's going on, get a big look at it. Although I do change things frequently, so I'll keep you posted, but like for example today I even have like, I'm testing out just bringing my little totem bro with me, although I don't really use him very often. I could chuck him down a little bit more frequently. He's definitely more of a boss killing thing. And I could probably just use Bone Shatter in maps still. And then just, what I was doing before was I was swapping out Stampede against bosses and keeping Bone Shatter in the build just so I could like burst and, or like, I guess stun them like on demand and a little earlier than they would normally be able to be stunned, the bosses. But I'm gonna let my totem hang out with me today. I don't think it's like that good for what I'm doing though. He's really good at breaking armor, but I just don't really need an armor breaker right now, like in just normal maps. But he does give me some rage, which is cool. He does heal me, which is cool. But yeah. Got your word at endgame, the one shot's so juicy. Oh yeah, what kind of build are you playing? How do you get enough dex and into where the chest? Just my talent tree. I have enough I have a little bit of dexterity on one of my rings, and that helped for sure. But then we pathed down to polymathy, and then we also took a couple of the strength nodes and put it into intelligence. Because the weapon I'm using is not a 212 strength requirement weapon, it's like a 174, so it gives me a lot more like wiggle room for my stats. I think eventually I do want to wear a 212 stat requirement weapon, but I should have enough strength for that eventually too. We should be alright. But for the moment, yeah, we're just kind of chilling with that. Feels weird not having Bone Shatter. I like having like a quick tap follow-up there. Kind of nice. Chaos Barrages, I don't like that. This one just seems whack. My gosh. I don't know if I want to do that. Seems annoying. At least it has like a pillar right here. How about the pillar? What's my XP per hour? I don't know. I haven't been on for an hour yet. It says 12 million. So not much. But we're also not doing like T18 maps or whatever. Not yet. We're doing some towers to set stuff up right now. The T18 maps up a little bit. Bump that XP up. Move along, big boy. Helps a little bit. But yeah, leveling up is going to take a bit. I knew that was going to do nothing. Leveling up is going to take a minute. Strongbox is definitely not great. 70 mil per hour, that's juicy. Again, we just started the stream, so we haven't really been doing anything. But hopefully we can bump that XP per hour up. That's good, though. That's juicy. This is like my second map of the day, and they've both been level 80 maps, so not big XP per hour at this point. Does the bleed on the right-hand side of the passive tree still work? Well, which one? I've taken some of the bleed nodes. I think the ones that I took were mostly in the middle, though. The bleed on the right side? Huh. I haven't tried that one. I think the XP per hour would probably increase a little bit if we were running higher monster level maps, but yeah, man, that's juicy. 70 mil per hour. What level is your monk? You're pumping, man. Monks are good though, right? Some big clear. 91. Nice. Yeah, it might slow down a little bit when you get a higher level because you start to get more of an XP penalty against the mobs, right? But you're gonna be flying for now. That's awesome. Because you can't really get the mobs any higher than level, you know, level 82 for now, right? Tough. Upside down triangle.
A rarity.
Right. I think those are the ones that I have. Do they still work? Yeah. Was there ever any sort of question whether they worked or not? Let me look again and see if we're talking about the same thing. Take a little gander. Yeah, get me out of this map. Get me out of here. So, these? Upside down triangle. Over on this side of the tree? The right side of the tree? Try to worry about with a battle staff? You know, someone's got to try it, right? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about over there. These are the bleed nodes that I use. I use this bleed, and then this bleed, and then this bleed a little bit. There's more up here, but not going for that. This is also cool. This is also a chance to inflict ailments. So you could get lots of bleed chance there too. Okay, now
Yes.
run a tower. That's interesting. Just a quiver build, huh? We could run the tower with that thing just for fun. I guess. All this stuff I don't think is anything, yeah. The dexterity and intelligence, 70 life per kill is kind of a lot. This looks like it's kind of high rolled. Maybe if it had life on it, it would be okay. I feel like the no resist is kind of weird. Is there a way to check that a character has all available skill points? Can you do like slash passives? You could do that in PoE 1. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. At least not with passives. Have you used greed to add something to your amulet? Greed? Or... I have anointed my amulet. I'm not sure what the greed is. Yeah, there's like... I think at least one person level 100. Maybe somebody wants this. Oh, wow. Somebody messaged this about this one instantly. Oh. It doesn't actually sell for a divine. People are just listing it for a divine. There's no way. Is it even rolled well? Oh, this one is rolled pretty well, actually. Okay, hold on. Nope, never mind. D&D, D&D. Okay, hold on. Okay. That's for the Howl build? Oh, if it's fat rolled, it is. It is pretty well rolled. 242 seems pretty good. How much you thinking if it's for 242? Come on. Max 250? Yeah. Did I just list a Widow for 2x? It's a unique, bro. They mostly suck, and if they don't, then people will let you know. How much are we thinking for this bad boy? For 242. Good to know, NR147. That's very good to know. How do you do it? Can somebody ban Lances from the chat, please? Thank you. Can we take this guy out? Thank you. Playing with Ancestral Warrior Totem? Yeah, I don't think I need it for maps. For against bosses, yeah. But for maps, I'm probably just gonna go back to Bone Shatter. Bossing, yes, I like the guy. I like the little toady boy. But for maps, I don't think so. Yeah, you know, yeah. Come on, Lily. Messing around. What am I gonna put on there, though? Does it have sockets? No. But sockets cost like nothing. I mean, I could put sockets on it, right? I have 1,000 socket currency. All right, Ancestral Totem Boy. You're getting subbed out for right now, buddy. Maybe later. I think Bone Shatter is more a consistent pick at the moment. But the Totem guy, he definitely gets a spot in our lineup, but he's just not important for this particular content we're doing right now, right? So he's gonna get benched for a little bit. Put that there for now. Round 2 and 5. They're listed at 245% for 5 to 8. Okay, so why don't we put up for 5? That's pretty close to 240. That's pretty close, right? Pretty close. Cool. Well, we'll give it a map. Sunder on the totem is pretty nice. Yeah, I bet. I just don't really need a totem for mapping. Yeah. I'll sell it and they'll let somebody else corrupt it. Maybe I'll even sell it for 4. I just don't need the totem for mapping. We'll use the totem for bossing. For mapping, we're chilling. All I need to do for mapping is just press Stampede, and we're pretty much good to go. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could corrupt it and potentially brick it, but also make it a lot stronger. I actually might want to start looking at boots. We could corrupt it, but I think I'll take the 4 divine. I'll let the big money spenders do the other thing. Finding perfect jewelers. I think I've found a total of 1 or 2 ever. I'm using a filter that Beep made for me, but it's sort of based on Neversink's filter. But that's his old one. Neversing put out the new one, so maybe we'll get it updated. I like Bone Shatter for maps, man. I do. Just stampeding around is really good, but having a Bone Shatter to bat people is kind of nice too. Just give him a quick one, you know? And everything's good stuff, yep. I'm excited for when he kind of gets it on his website so you can edit it. You know? That'd be nice. I keep going back and forth with this Sunder thing. I'm pretty sure that Upheaval Sunder, it just feels better. I don't know why, but I don't know. As long as the Sunder one shotguns, then it's fine. I'm pretty sure it does. As long as it shotguns, and then you're hitting him for 3 of the waves, and it hits him for, you know, almost 200% damage, right? That's got to be how it works. That map, yeah, you just run everybody out with Stampede, yep. Thanks for giving you faith. Titan again? Oh yeah, Titan owns. Titan owns. Whoops, there we go. I think I just overused Bone Shatter now, though. Now that I have it again. Titan's good stuff, bro. Just got to figure out how to do single target damage with a build that I like. But I think Bleed is going to be fine. We're figuring out the defense, mostly getting defense just from like a little bit of block and a bunch of max res and health. That's working okay.
Yes.
Alright, I think the two Exalt Whispers probably have ended by now. Oh, that's just unfortunate. It's good attack speed, but you know. Well, maybe I'll keep it around. That's just unfortunate. We've got a lot of hammers if we feel like crafting at some point, but I don't know if I really do. People probably don't care about these, huh? Nope. Well, I could leave them in the tab for a little bit, and then if people don't care about them, then I'll sell it. But he changed basically what you did? Oh, okay, good. I missed your search. The Widow Hail on the trade site are for 5 Exalts or 1 Divine. Right, so what matters is the roll. So search for Widow Hails that have a 240% plus bonus on it. I think the roll is kind of what determines whether it sells for a little bit or not very much. Yeah. It's the corruption one? Oh, okay. And the roll, so... Oh, you're saying the one that I'm trying to sell right now, I sell for 5 Exalts? Is that what you're saying? Because if it's only 5 Exalts, I'll corrupt it, I guess. Oh, okay, not 5 Divine. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we should corrupt it. 5 to 8 Exalts. Oh, I thought you said Divines. Okay. Well, do we quality it up and socket it first? Yeah. That doesn't really do any damage. I feel like the quality doesn't really matter on this. Didn't do anything. Okay. Oh no, it got another socket. Okay, that's not the worst. All right. So now what? Now does it elevate it a little bit? I don't think 3 socket does much to it. Probably not, right? Unless you get like another like bunch of Ellie pen, maybe could be like half decent. I'm way too scared to vol my my actual weapons that I use and my actual gear, but it could be big. It could be big. Do it? No. No. My character is ruined if I do that. No. If it like messes up my weapon, I'm toast. No. Third socket. What are we looking at with third socket? No way. My guy's donezo. If I get a new weapon, maybe. Maybe. Are we irradiating or are we breaching? Probably breach, or probably irradiating first. And we'll breach stuff later. Nice, this one got it. Sweet. Sweet. 1 for 5x, 10x. Well, I think one div is the dump tab div thing, right? What's the worst thing that can happen? The item just goes away, just deletes it, or it like takes off like the fizz damage roll or something. Like this can ruin the weapon, right? How much is my gear setup worth? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, maybe under 50 divines, I think. If you vol a unique, it's free divines. I guess that, yeah, if it's a unique that you don't need and it gets something cool. Yeah. Is that what you mean? Let me understand what you're saying a little bit better. Oh, it divines the item. Oh, I see. I see. Right, yeah, so you can vol even like poorly rolled uniques is what you're saying, and it will potentially bump it up. Is that what you mean? Yeah. No, we don't want to risk our good gear. Don't want to do that. All right, so let's go just get this abyss out of the way. And get us some more. So there are more towers, but you have to go through like here to do it. Okay, well we'll at least do the abyss real quick, like a 14, and then get that going. What you got there? Is it the strength life? Oh, that's just solid, yeah. Oh, you corrupted it to get it to 5 increased strength. Nice. Very nice. I wonder how much health that gives compared to the health one that I got. That is nice. I'll run this. See if we get some cool maps dropping. Sweet. Yeah, that one was well rolled, but it wasn't gonna do anything on its own, right? If people are using that for like Ellie pen or something, you know, another Ellie pen socket is kind of cool, right? Extra stash is Titan Ascendancy. You can opt for that, which is really it. The inventory itself isn't that good, but it leads you to a talent that is really good. So you just kind of get it, and it's nice to have, but it's not like, yeah, it's not powerful on its own. You just finished the T14 quest and haven't dropped a single T15. Are they hard to get? Not really. If you run more T15s and you have your Atlas set up to give you map drops, and then you make sure that you're, you know, buffing up the Waystone drop chance of your maps, you should be getting, you know, relatively good T15s. But earlier on, when you don't have the points and you're not running the maps juicy, then it can be tough to get them, yeah. Later on, it gets easier, though. But you gotta make sure that you're running your maps, like, at least blue, and then ideally you can run them yellow, but, like, you know, Regals and Exalts, like, exalting your maps early on might be kind of tough on your currency, right? So you have to kind of do it as you go. But yeah, increasing that Waystone drop chance will help. And then having your Atlas set up to give you higher, like, maps drop at a higher tier is good. As well as, like, buffing up your just chance to drop maps in general is good, right? Oh yeah, I mean, eventually, like, later in the game, yeah, like, me too, I'm spending a ton of currency on maps, right?
No challenge.
That's where most of my exalts go now, just maps. But that's how it goes, and that's what's interesting about PoE how the endgame scales, right? Your characters get strong enough to run content that's juicier so that you get more stuff. I mean, I guess it's me to pick up tier 13s, sure. That's why I think it should be running tier 14s, not tier 13s, but I wanted to see what the Waystone drop chance felt like. Should be probably at least running to 14. But anyway, that's what you do. The Titan filter he made, that's in my Discord, that one that I'm using, is not bad for Titan, right? It'd be good. But if you're not playing Titan, then yeah, don't use the Titan filter. Oh, you're playing Monk? Right. So I didn't see who said that at first. Yeah, I don't want to use that. Got this all set up. Okay, I don't think I want to run tier 13s anymore. Just get out of here. It had the Waystone drop chance was looking kind of juicy. I wanted to look at it, but I don't know if it can drop tier 15 into tier 13, can it? 14s can, I don't know if 13 can. Let's kill everything anyway. Yeah, join that Discord. I would say the map drops definitely become more plentiful as you kind of progress, but what I mean by progressing is like getting strong enough to make your maps like all rolled up, you know? So they have higher Waystone drop chance, they just have like more affixes for rarity and stuff. I could pick up this stuff and like see if I could sell it for like leveling gear. But okay, we're not doing anything other than a 14 now, I don't think. We can do 14s on like pure travel areas, but other than that, I don't think we're gonna do less. No, indeed. No, indeed. I'm trying to think. Pay in-game currency for a loot filter. I'm trying to like. That's like. That should be fine, right? It's semi-IRL, but it is also game-related. It should be fine, right? No TOS, no Monka TOS there, I don't think. Oh yeah, boss maps definitely give you good maps, so do that. Definitely run boss maps. These dang 13s, man. This gets me another tower, though, right? Great. Great. Anything interesting? Rare monsters, sure. Am I gonna irradiate this one too? Sure. Oh yeah, beat makes you a filter, and then you donate to me? That sounds great. That sounds great. Great. I like that deal. That works out. Okay. A little bit more map blasting. Just kind of setting this area up, man. Oh, the breach plus kills, you did. You did. That was good. Donated the breach stones. We had to work for those kills. We had to work for those. That was great though. Thank you again. Surely I helped, right? Surely we helped a little bit. We'll keep upgrading that that boss damage. Work in progress, huh? Working on it. If I breach those out, that's juicy. That was juicy. Super nice. Thank you again. But we had to both put in some work to get that last guy down, man. That was tough. That was a big boy. Took aggro? Oh, excellent. Yeah, nice. Just tanking him. Would this build work with Warbringer? Probably. I think you'd have to like, you have to do a little bit more work to get your, like, well, I'm trying to think. I don't really put that many, I mean, I guess you have to do a little bit more work to get your bleed capped to the same level that I have it at. Like right now my bleed is like 70% without without the actual bleed gem that I'm using. Bruh. So taking that into consideration, sort of, yeah. I mean, Warbringer would be fine with this. It's the main thing that you're missing out on is hulking form and the health. And with Warbringer, it's like you probably want to go block stuff. Like you probably want to invest more in block. You know what I mean? Oh, I hear that meme so much, Vawik. I do. I do, bro. What's up, man? Doing endgame stuff? Oh, you're talking about the other guy, yeah. Yeah, he's doing big gains, I think. Big pumps. Why don't you swing over to Twitch, hit us with a sub, we'll hit you with the flex, Vawik. You can take a peek. Get a little gains update. Ever do PvE in WoW? We were doing a ton of mythic raiding this tier. We had to kind of back away from the raiding because we had other stuff to do. But yeah, I mean, we were, what? My raid guild that I was in, we were 6 of 8, I think, in heroic, or sorry, mythic, or 5. I was 5 out of 8. I think they eventually killed Kaiveza, I think. And then we were doing a fair amount of mythic plus too. So yeah, we were doing a bunch of PvE this tier. That was pretty fun. Some strength.
Hello.
You're gonna have to do more than that, but ugh. Rip. 5% increased movement speed. That ain't much. All right, let's see. What are we looking at here, boys? More irradiation, I think, is the play. And Orange Tesla, big flex for you. Pumping us up, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Big pumps, big gains, baby. Love to see it. Thank you, dude. Let's see. Do I want to like do this map? No. Because we can let it become irradiated, and that's chill. I think I'd like these guys to get breachified though. Like I want these to become breachified. One more irradiation would be a good idea, because I don't want to get breach on these maps that just don't have anything in them. But that breach though, these are some big irradiation maps too. Those are juicy. What in the world? Landry gifted 25 big ones? Oh my gosh, pumping us up. Thank you so much, dude, for the mega pumps. Jeez Louise, man. Hype train has begun, so it would seem. Thank you, dude. The PoE dream continues, man. You'd love to see that, dude. Thank you, man. Okay, we could irradiate these ones. I kind of feel like this is a breach one though, dude. Because we don't even connect to these towers very easily. We can get this one. This one might be a breacher, man. But we don't, how do we get to these ones? We have to like go across the ocean here to get these towers, which might still be worth it because I want to run these maps. I don't know, maybe we do it. Maybe we do it. Another map with 5, I know. I'm trying to juice it up before we do it though. Trying to get some tower gains on it. All right, what are we looking at here? I kind of want to run these maps just to get them out of here, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Irradiate them? Yeah, probably. I want to breach them, but I think we have to irradiate them first. They're kind of the same thing. I want to make sure they are irradiated, especially this one. I'll have to kind of come back though, I think. A 770 DPS, 2 mace with +4 melee skills. Nice. That'll sell nicely. Or use it, probably, right? If you're a mace user, then yeah, use that bad boy. I don't really need the gold or the shrines, but I do like the irradiation. Let's just click it. It got this one, which is awesome. And it got this one, which is fine. I was kind of wanting to not have this one be irradiated in a way, but that's okay. We can still get to these two towers and breach with these two. May as well run this one, because it's, I mean, no, we should run this just to get it out of the way, because if it's not going to be a good one, then I don't really want to, I don't want it to get breached if it's not going to irradiate, and I want to start breaching. So let's run that with a 14. Just to kind of get it out of the way. I would not mind running every single map tier 15. I just don't think that I don't think that we're like quite there with my map sustain. Talking about map sustain, we have a lot of 15s, but I need the 15s to corrupt them into 16s, and I need a lot of those maps to do that, so we'll see. We'll see. Titan Swiss upgrade? Oh, that's a big upgrade then, man. Congrats on that, dude. That's crazy. Big gains for you. I might be able to run... Now, I'm not gonna... I'll run an irradiated map with a 15, but I don't think I'm gonna run... Oh, you corpse exploding on me? I'm not gonna run maps with nothing on it with a 15, I don't think. I think we just do a quick blaster run in a 14 and try to farm more 15s. But I'm pretty sure the 15 map would drop more 15s, but... Just do a quick blaster. No big deal. I mean, these maps can still drop you exalts and stuff, right? You run everything at a 15, even like a map like this where there's like nothing on it, you still run at 15? Could. It's more XP. Barely, but it's still, yeah. Yeah, there's no content on it, which is why I didn't want to do it. Like I'm kind of leaning towards like not running it at 15 unless it's at least irradiated. That's kind of like where I'm at, but I don't know. Kind of didn't feel like doing that this time because there's no content in this one at all. But if there was like a delirium only, I don't know if I'd run that one at a T15. We'll see. What's going on here? Whoa! Chicken nuggets with the... Is that how that works? Okay, it was 20 of some currency. Thanks, man. It was some currency, and it equates to 24 cents. Thank you for the 24 cents, bro.
I'm not ready.
Oh, yeah. Probably cost you more to donate that. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, bro. Where's that coming from? That's wild. Indian currency? My man. Thank you, dude. You think that max chaos resist is a must? Yeah. I think you want to get your chaos res up for sure. They nerfed chaos res, or they nerfed how much damage chaos does. So they buffed chaos res basically. But when I first started playing, chaos was terrifying. So I definitely prioritized getting chaos res capped, and then as soon as I did, they made chaos do less damage. But no, I don't think you want to be running around with chaos res not capped as a Titan at least, right? Well, thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. I'd run un-ID'd rare maps for pathing. Oh yeah, un-ID'd like a madman, huh? Because un-ID'd makes them give you extra something, right? Extra rarity, you were saying?
Feel my wrath.
I don't want that thing. Interesting. Very interesting. How many deaths do I have? I think 87. Gives quantity and rarity. Oh, nice. I think we're at 87 deaths now. I don't like to die in this game. Most of my deaths were definitely from leveling. Like from like Act 3 in particular. Try not to die in Endgame too much. Don't like dying. You can put the un-ID'd maps in. Oh yeah, can I guess if you're feeling crazy, or if you're just like really not scared of anything that a T14 could do to you, right? That looked a little scary though. Kind of sketch. Got a divine drop, dude. You're farming, man. You're doing it. You're asking him if he has a weapon base he wants to focus on. Gotcha. Prioritize resistance. Lightning and cold are at 106 and chaos at 79. That sounds great, yeah. Sounds excellent. Because if your resistances are like 100 something, then you're probably going to be safe from LE weakness. You can still protect like a bunch of max fire res, even from LE weakness, which is really nice because a lot of maps will roll with like LE weakness as a suffix, and if you don't care about that at all, it's just a free suffix, right? It's free gains. We like them free gains. 100%. Yeah, what kind of stabs do monks like? Need to know that too. There we go. Drop me 1 T15. Just for pathing. You else want to drop me something? Don't imagine so. Thought I'd ask though. Thought I'd ask. That is some big pumps once again, man. Holy moly, dude. Landrin, thank you so much, man. Absolute madness mode. A little bit of life and resist. I mean, I could just help somebody out, sure. You can live in the tab for a little while. Same to you. Strength double leech. Kind of cool. Reduce flash charges, that's not too bad. Rarity, nice. That's pretty chill. Are we all done? Alright, it was nice and now it's not as nice, but it's still fine. It's not as nice, but it's still fine. 630 waystone chance. For just less recovery, basically. Because a little bit extra monster damage isn't really that scary at this point. We're okay with like 1 damage mod. Alright, well, it corrupted to not be as nice, but it's still like a good looking map for waystone drop chance. We could maybe save that for running like a thing, you know? Let's see. We're gonna do another tower. We're definitely doing a lot of pathing right now. See if there's anything fun to do. Doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, we're not quite to a tower, are we? Okay. We are doing... Well, we can cross some of these off the list that don't have anything on them. That might be kind of worth. Really juicify the actual maps that we have. We only have 2,000 HP. I'm doing something wrong. I have increased max life on half of your gear. Right, so get max life on all of your gear. And then I have my Ascendancy, my Jewel, and my chest piece that are all giving me % max health. But yeah, you do want to have like health on everything, for sure. Miss those big bonks? Yeah, I think totems are strong. It's just I like to have my damage mostly come from my character. Although I do have a little totem that's like against bosses, I can have him like sunder everybody's armor.
You won't escape.
Well, I have him using the armor break ability. I'll do the sundering around here, but you can also make your totem sunder people, but that's like a WoW term, sunder armor. So I got that little fella just sundering fools down. Just doing a little bit of pathing here, just setting up some maps. Yeah, you want some big life on your gear. I mean, my rings can get more life too. But a lot of the life that you're seeing is from a Jewel that gives me max life, from the Ascendancy that's giving you max life, and then from this chest piece that gives me like 35% max life. And if you need like a quick reference for all of like what I'm talking about, I do have the build update videos that are probably helpful. Check them bad boys out. It's a good resource for checking out what I'm up to. with my character over time. And the most recent one should be pinned in the chat on YouTube and Twitch there for you. Do I take the 2 exalts in your ritual or chance the reroll? I mean, probably just got to keep re-rolling, man. 2 exalts are nice, but it's... You're kind of big time now, man. We're kind of pumping at this point, I think. 2 exalts ain't nothing to you. They kept with the jewels and health gear? Yeah. Yep. When you say life for jewels, yeah. So not Graham Spectrum. I'm using the Against the Darkness. Grand Spectrum can be used to get more life, but I'm using my jewel sockets right now primarily for getting my max resistances up. Get the max res pumping. Real nice defensive layer there. Is max res. Maybe even the best one. Because so much of damage is elemental. So if we look across the board, I got 85 resistances for all the elemental resistances. And then we have a little bit of block, a tiny bit of armor, and even tinier bit of evasion. But then we've got this big old health pool too. So we don't really avoid... I mean, we actually do seem to avoid damage, like a fair amount. Which is fine defensively. It's nice when I get hit though, because I get rage. Right, I get rage and armor and attack speed when I get hit. But I don't really suppose I'm getting hit very frequently right now. But I think I want to still play those talents because they are important to that max res and max life thing that we're talking about. But I guess if I'm fighting something that just gets one-shotted, I don't really need to be all armored up anyway, right? But if I just kind of stand around and let people hit me, I can get all juiced up. But it's mostly not required. I guess it just means in tougher, scarier fights, we get tankier and do more damage and attack faster. It's kind of like the surrounded thing. There's a couple talents that you can get that scale off of you being surrounded. You become like a monster when you have like a couple enemies around you, which is awesome. I think that'd be amazing for like Breach and what's it called? Simulacrum. There's just like a billion mobs everywhere. You just take these talents that turn you into a demon when you're surrounded. You get like 45% increased armor. You get like, and because part of the thing is that Titan scales crazy off of them because they're already like really high percentage talents, and then Titan gets the extra like 50% off of it. So you get like 20-something% attack speed, giga armor. You know, I'll show it to you. Seems really cool, actually. But no, Citadel, dude, you're farming, man. This is a good day for you. Getting divines, getting another loot filter, getting a Citadel. Your charity yesterday of running those thingies with me is being rewarded. Some of the streamer luck rubbed off on you, I guess, huh? Sounds good to me. This is what I'm talking about, though. They are kind of far away, but not that far away. Where's the surrounded stuff? Oh, it's actually like right here, yeah. Look, so you get a minor node, 45% increased armor while surrounded, more armor while surrounded, more evasion rating while surrounded, and you regen 2.5% of your life while surrounded, 37% increased attack damage while surrounded, 20% increased attack speed while surrounded, more damage, evasion. Isn't that insane? So like, I could take these talents for mapping. This would be like, this is like, right, a really easy, like, single target AoE thing, right? Probably even what they had in mind. So I could use this for Simulacrum if I was going to farm that kind of thing, or farm, you know, Breach. I don't know if maps I would even have enemies. So, because surrounded is 5 enemies within 3 meters of you. I mean, I don't usually have that many enemies around me. But how does 8-second cooldown Seismic Cry? It only goes on cooldown when you use it on a stunned enemy. Then it will go on cooldown, but it'll also grant you the 2 aftershocks. Or the guaranteed aftershock. Look at this. Isn't that nuts? All this armor and life regen, or all this attack damage and attack speed. Yeah, what is it? Is that the jewel you were talking about? The diamond? Yeah, let's see it. Right, hulking form buffs him more. Well, I mean, that is the buffed amount, but yes, like this would normally be like, what, 30? Or this would normally be 30%, right? And then so it just goes omega powered. Isn't that crazy? That's nutty. Nutty. So you're like made for those talents. That's not what I'm doing currently because I don't think I'm actually surrounded that frequently. But when you have like a million enemies around you, that could be kind of fun, right? Could be kind of cool. Hey, what you got, bro? What you got, dog? It's a diamond. So does it change depending on where you socket it? Or does it tell you what it allocates? Only affects passives in massive ring. Passives in radius can be allocated without being connected to your tree. So you lose LE but gain chaos. It's interesting. So this does it change depending on where you put it, huh? So if I put it here, oh, you can just, oh, I could just allocate anything without the different ring sizes. So in the outer ring you can select things. Oh, okay. So you could allocate just these ones. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's kind of cool. It's not... I'm trying to think if there's anything that would be useful. But it's just in the outer ring, huh? It's kind of neat. Radius is variable. Oh, weird. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You could, oh, this is a neat one. You could get like 3 totem things. That's actually nuts if you like totems. Look at this placement. Boom, boom, boom. Toadies. So this is an insane totem one. Saves you, it could save you 2 points. Or it could save you more than that. But maybe 2 points. That's cool. Not really super in need of toadies. Still cool. Now we are in this radius like crazy, so this isn't gonna do much probably. Wouldn't put it there. And then this. Yeah, my tree is kind of compact, so I don't know. It is cool. You could put it here and you could get this. More damage, but that we don't do Warcry damage. You could get bolstering yell. Some fire damage. This is a very interesting thing though, huh? Yeah. Oh, that would actually be nice to get this, to get barbaric strength. Yeah, I could take these crit nodes, or at least this one. I could take 30% critical damage bonus and 45% critical damage bonus. That would actually be pretty sick for Sunder. It would, it would. It costs a lot though, it costs a lot. For us, the medium, small is good for taking polymathy, yeah. You can like plop it here and it gives you polymathy, so you don't have to take all these nodes to get there. Interesting, interesting. And the attack speed blind, yeah. That's neat. That's a very interesting jewel. Very cool. Lets you really reach. Oh, I see. If you hover over it, it shows you what you can take. Yeah. That's cool. Very interesting indeed. This one, this placement is a bit unfortunate, isn't it? It's like you could take all the things that you already have. Oh, look at how much you can take here if you like grenades or crossbows. It's like get all that. Cooldown recovery rate, and then you could get in the thick of it. You could go crazy with your life regen. That's neat. What a cool jewel. I mean, that's some craziness. That's some Path of Exile craziness right there. Nice. All right, where are we headed, boys? Where are we dropping? All right, well that gets some maps that don't do anything for me off the board there. We could run this Savannah. I think we have to, right? No, we don't have to run Savannah. We could go do Rust Bowl and then Crypt, and then the Savannah gets juiced up, which would be good, I think. I like Rust Bowl. I think taking Crypt off the menu for breaches is good though. Rust Bowl's a nice map, but let's juice up the Savannah, I think. Right? Either way, we kind of take a Crypt off the menu. Yeah. Let's do that. I like the Crypt map. Yeah, it's just, I feel like it doesn't have any mobs in it. Yeah. I like it too. I think it just doesn't have any mobs. There's just nothing in there, you know? Crypt's your favorite? I like it too. It's just so small. There's no mobs in there. I feel like there's so many fewer mobs than anywhere else. Maybe I'm making it up, but... No, this chest comes with 4 and then you corrupt it. No. Not Ellie weakness. No. What's this one? Okay. Bruh. It likes giving me these, like, these nice maps, but I don't want that. Oh, this, you gave me this one, Beep. That looks almost a little bit too nice for that particular situation. Ooh. Crit? And monster damage? Do I dare? And stun build up, do I dare? I don't know. I don't know about that one. That one might be going, am I going in the sale tab right there? Yeah. I don't know if I like the looks of that one. We could be rolling maps a little bit more aggressively than this. Okay, one crit thing is not a big deal. Shocked ground and crit is kind of sketchy, but should be okay. I mean, whatever, man. We're gonna do that for one irradiated map. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it just is what it is. When it comes down to it, it's gotta use your maps, man. I don't know. I gotta say, rolling maps is like probably one of my least favorite things. Like knowing like, oh man, do I save this one? Do I use this one? Like, oh, what do I do? Like, I don't like that. I just want to go. But whatever. Just want to last epoch, click and go. Like, I miss Delve, bro. I understand that, like, this is an interesting part of the end game, and like getting everything all powered up is great, but I miss Delve, dude. Yeah, LA Pen and like reduced max resist, I don't mess with those. If that rolls on the map at all, I'm done. I just sell it. I miss Delve though. I just like Delve because it was just click and go. What I need to do is just roll a bunch of maps all at the same time. I think that makes it less annoying. You roll a bunch of maps, you see which ones are good, you run the good ones, and you sell the bad ones, and that's just that. That's what I ought to do. It's not really that big of a deal. I think if you min-max it, you can make it worth, but my brain does not like that. I don't like to think about whether I'm making the best use out of every possible little thing. I just like to go. I'll look at it if it's tier 3. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. You don't care what the map has as long as you're not like making the boss all juiced up. I can respect that. Oh. Could have bapped that guy there too. That's some good stuff though. And Gendetta, big flex for you, pumping us up, man. Appreciate the love, dude. Like I said, for Mop at all, I mean, sure. I think it's a little ways off though, and I'm not really thinking about any other game than PoE right now, to be honest. But yeah, we'll probably play it when it comes out, right? You got a perfect Julie's today? Oh man, the map is already over. Okay.
In the right hands.
Oh man, we killed all the rares, but there's gotta be a billion more mobs around. That's big money, dude, or big gains for your character, depending on what you want to do. If I found a perfect jeweler's orb right now, I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know. I don't know if I would use it or sell it. I might sell it and try to buy like a uncut level 20 skill gem with it or something. Because my main skills, my Stampede, Sunder, Hammer of the Gods, those are all leveled up now. And now I probably could put more points in something that I use for bosses. Like I could probably even buff up my Toady Boy a little bit. That'd be good. I don't know. The perfect jewelers a lot of currency. Yeah, they are. But I bought 3 of them. I was like, I'm done. I had saved up for a little while, and I didn't have enough currency for like a new weapon or anything crazy. And there were no like pieces of gear that had popped up that were good for me, so I was like, man, I'm just gonna send it, dude. I'm just gonna send it. It's gonna grab me 3 of them bad boys and go. So we did. Oh no, it is. It's a big deal, yeah. It's a big one. They like that map? I might sell that for 3, actually. I put them at 2 because they do sell at 2. But if you sell them for 3, you don't really lose like straight up exalts on the map, because it took you 3 exalts to roll it. And you at least get your exalts back. You don't get the regals and the vol back, but shoot the other thing back. I don't think I volved that one though. I think we just rolled it and then it just did what it did. Death by Ripper. I'm gonna give it to him because Beep is like, that's a Ripper, so we'll give it to Death by Ripper. This guy might die to the map. Here you go, buddy. Death by Ripper just for you. Crit plus damage plus stun. You can have it, man. He's probably fine. Look at him. He looks like a beast. If I found a 20 skill gem, what would I use it on first? Probably Sunder. That's kind of interesting. Probably Sunder. That's not too bad. don't think that's very good. I think that's very good for that. That's interesting, though. How many exalts do I have? I don't have enough exalts to just be throwing them around, but let's see. Wow! Check that out. It's advanced, but it's got 2 energy shield mods, 3 energy shield mods, no, 2, and then it's got triple res. Interesting. It's advanced, but whatever. It's good. No spell dam though, is that what people want the most out of their antler focus? Spell dam. We'll see. Yeah, I actually don't know what casters want at all, so just put it up there for a little bit, and if it doesn't sell, we move it down. All good. Elite weakness. Okay. Yuck. They need the spell dam? Okay. Well, let's drop it down to 5 or 10. Maybe even just 5. What is what, Jewel? Against the darkness? Or the... Oh, you're watching back in the VOD. What was that one called? Hakushi? Hakushi. Alright, what are we looking at here now, boys? The crypt? Yeah, let's try to buff this savannah and we'll just go blast the crypt real quick. Let's do it this way. Just hammer them. We're running out of exalts. Okay. Just immediately goes in the sell tab here. So it's probably fine. I've been barely staying alive with exalts. Dude. This one's already exalted up, surely, right? So they got crit and stuff. Ooh, they got crit attack speed and extra chaos. Oh, heck no, bro. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here, man. What the heck? What the heck? You gotta go. Rarity, though. What's that? I need one of those, like, reg X's, you know what I'm saying? Where's my, Vol orbs? Oh my gosh, I'm running out of Vols, too! We're burning through all my stuff. Of course it downgraded. Does it have 3 prefixes? So, hold on. Didn't at the time. Bro, I can't be just bankrupting myself real fast. I probably I don't need to run this corrupted. I'm just trying to see if I can get corrupted maps too. This is fine. Want to get the juice? Did you miss the gym stream? Guess so. If you didn't see it, you missed it. How to get the stash tab on the right. On the right. So this is Titan Ascendancy, and then the other stuff is you can buy stash tabs. Yep. You don't ever exalt maps, you transmute, then regal, then vol. Oh my god. Dang. Okay, and you're sustaining maps just fine that way? Interesting. You're crazy. You're crazy. You exalt the 3 prefix? Oh, I try to exalt the 3 suffixes for the waystone drop. Am I doing it wrong?
You won't escape.
That might be the strat, actually. Just only exalt to 3 prefix. I mean, that makes it easier, but I mean, that sounds fine. Hey, that's good. Can I, dude? Click the shrine, man. What is wrong? Dude, I hate, dude, shrines make me so mad. Click the shrine, dude. What are you doing? That's like the one thing that tilts me more than anything in this game, I think, is the fact that shrines are literally impossible to click on. Your guy never clicks on everything else except for the shrine. I don't know, that's crazy. Yeah, freaks me out, actually. Okay, let me read this without dying real quick. So, Vol can fill it. You have so much in your Atlas tree that it's good enough. Okay. If I need waystones, I go waystone drop in Atlas and run the 6 suffix maps. Okay, okay. This is all good information.
A rarity, and all
Because the Vol sometimes fills the map or always fills it. What's up, dude? Where's like our like the sort of plastic diamond sword? I don't know exactly where it is. It's got to be downstairs somewhere. Unless you brought it upstairs to play with. I don't think we did though. It's got to be down here somewhere, right? Okay. Now that's good info. Like the best way to roll maps. 'Cause it's like people seem like you guys might do it differently too, right? Interesting. I definitely burn an exalts in there, huh? Wait, what now? Trying to read what you're talking about. That's annoying, Lance.
I'm not ready.
Whoa. We're going in. Weapon set skill point system yet? Yeah, I went over that in my most recent build guide, showing you guys what I decided to do with my weapon thingies. Right now I'm doing like 1 for bosses and 1 for maps, basically. I don't like spending exalts and blues and regals. Yeah, okay. I could try that out for a little while.
My satchel is full.
I could try it out. You might be onto something, man. Because I'm definitely burning up exalts pretty good, rolling all these maps. But I guess I'm also trying to get tier 16s. But I guess tier 16s, it doesn't require you to have everything filled out. It'll just do it anyway, right? You can just level up a little bit more, Lance, you know? Always just send the levels.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Pretty sure I did my ascensions pretty late in my leveling process, right? Well, don't you think? Ow. Ow. Or you could vol a white and get a 16, yeah. But then you're running a T16 that's white though. So it's like, oh no. Okay, maybe I'll quit burning up exalts so much in maps. I'll try that for a little while. I'll see how it feels. See how it feels. There's this elemental weapon damage thingy for somebody who likes doing that. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Because I'm definitely burning up exalts doing that. This is a cool looking shield if it didn't have some block on it, maybe. It's got a lot of life is really all there is to it. Burning my exalts. Oh well. You know, what was the thing? Hold on, what's going on? Oh, I see what you're saying. Just AFK. You also send the un-ID'd 13 and 15s? Interesting. Got some strats. Yeah, I was wondering, I might go back to the Waystone drop chance. I'm not like super down bad for maps or anything, but I don't want to run out of 15s, but I guess part of my like concern is like, okay, so am I not making the best use of the 15s that I have if I don't roll them all the way up? But I guess if we're kind of chilling, we can just let it rip, right? If we're getting lots of tier 15 drops, then I guess maybe I could just run it, not fully juiced, right? That would be fine. Start running them, like, at least regaled. And just blast them. So instead of making the maps, like, more, like, powered up, I just run more of them. I guess, right? I guess, you know? I feel like warrior survivability. I feel like I'm doing okay these days, for the most part. Yeah, you can look at all my gear and stuff on my build update video, too. Here's the shield that I'm rocking with right now. Block, life, some resists. Do you die in T15s ever? I don't usually die in maps. We can still die by getting one-shotted by bosses, but usually it's like making a mistake on the boss that kills me, right? Like either not logging out when I should log out, or by just like standing in a mechanic, are my most two recent deaths. One of them was, yeah, you should have logged out a little faster, and I thought that I should, and I just sort of didn't. And then the other one was, I just stood in the mechanic because I didn't know what the mechanic was, and so I died to it. But then next time I didn't, so you learn. But yeah, don't usually die to stuff too bad. Like, don't usually get randomly one-shotted. That's what I mean, right? Don't usually get randomly one-shotted, which is good. That's if you're dying to things like, oh yeah, I saw this boss casting a mechanic and I stood in it, or I was out of potions and I had no life and I just was like, should I log out here? But I also wasn't 100% sure what happens if I log out in a boss fight like that. Like I didn't want to like mess up the encounter for my teammate. But it looks like there's no issue with logging out, so now I know, and now I won't make that same mistake again, you know? And I also, you know, if you take a death to learning a mechanic, it sucks, but it's like, oh, okay, I guess now I know about that, right? There's gonna be some tanky monsters. Oh my god, they're gonna double their HP. Holy moly. I don't want them penetrating Chaos Red. I think that's probably better than doing that right here. Maybe some big boys. What does logging out do? It just saves you from dying. So you just log out, you come back, and you're chilling in town. You refill your flask, you go back through the portal and try again. Stops you from dying though. That's the main thing. Stops you from being dead. Alright, well, those guys had 120% extra health, unless it doesn't stack.
I've no more room.
Kind of took him out. That's not bad. That is not bad. Alrighty-o. There's probably some other things we're gonna want to pick up, so. Okay. Well, you guys are definitely making me sort of think about my map rolling strategy a bit. Because, again, we have 6 divines, so, like, if I really needed exalts, we could do that, but I don't want to, like, you don't want to be, not sustaining anything that I'm doing, right? I want to be sustaining my other stuff. What staff was that? I'm about to go look. I have to go have a little look-see. Probably not a great one, but we're gonna go look. Fire damage. What about that? Well, how about that? Well, how about that? That's not too bad.
They'll be here, waiting.
Do it. Oh, it's all done. It's pretty bad then. Well, it might sell though. It won't sell for 10, but I just need to put it somewhere so it can just chill there for a little bit. Ooh, 3 rage on hit, huh? Hello there. Oh, hello there. Well, well, well. Not too bad. That's a pretty good jewel. I'm not in love with it, but it's not bad. Interesting. Not shabby. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here real quick. Be back. Not too shabby at all, Mr. Samson. Too shabby at all. Move it, boy. What, damn? Alright. The question is, do I sell this for some exalts or do I try to corrupt it? But I peeped the jewel you linked me. When did you link it? Sorry. When was that? Moment ago. Was that in the map? The Gale Eye. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. That's awesome, Metal. I think somebody was asking me if I had tried that too. You can drop 8 hairs in succession. There you go. What, Joe? You got to Boozio. I could probably sell that as is. Let somebody try to corrupt that or something. We could put it up. I mean, we could do what everybody does, put it up for divine, but that actually is worth probably a divine. Probably actually is. I think that's probably a little high. Samson, if you don't chill out, stop. Cut it out. These cats are so troll all the time. I think this is 50. I mean, I'll take 50 or 60 for it. I think that 50 is like an amount that somebody's like, that's probably even too much. It's decent though. If I wanted to sell it, we could sell it for less. But that's good. That's good. The reason why this is good, Lancis, and the reason why your jewel is like okay is because yours is not max block, right? So you want like a max roll something. This has yours has 6 block and this one has 7. So 7 is way better than 6, right? And then I would say that some of the things that you have are like okay, like stun build up and increased damage and war cry cooldown. All of that's okay. But like the rage is like At least for me, that's like ends up being really good, and it's also max rolled too. Having it for 1x, that would probably be fine. For that jewel, or like maybe 2x, that'd probably be fine. This is also really high on the Warcry recovery rate. It's dang near max rolled on 3 categories. I kind of want to sell it for a divine. Yeah. I don't think it'll go for a divine, but I'm going to put it up there for a divine for right now. Interesting. I'm going to put it up there for divine. I need exalts more than I need divines, though. That's the thing. It's like, I don't really even want it for a divine. I mean, that's actually more than a divine. Oh, no, it's not. I'll put it for 100 exalt. Maybe even 120. I don't think it's going to sell for any of that, but if it does, that's cool. If it doesn't, we'll put it down. It's a good jewel, though. I also need to think about if I just want to throw a corruption on it. That'd be cool, too. I have, like, no exalts, but I have 6 divines. But I have, like, no exalts, so I kind of would rather sell it in exalts. Doesn't really matter, but... Where's this little 14-y? I want to run the 14 in an actual map. Does anybody want maps, by the way? Anybody want some, like... Tier 13s? Like a billion of them. Tier 12s? Like a billion of them. Need to offload those. It's kind of freaky. 11 to 13s? Well, come and get them, bro. Come and get them. I got a lot. You can 3-to-1 maps to Forager. I know, it takes forever. Armor is overrated. Armor is not that great. I don't think anybody's rating it highly these days, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just not good. Is what the calculations that we've seen suggest that armor's mitigation is really not very much, especially against big hits. Armor was always better against small hits and worse against big hits, but yeah, it seems to be even worse than it was in PoE 1 is what people are saying, so yeah, I just don't want to mess with the Reforger. But yes, you definitely can do that. And perhaps I should just take a second and forge all those up. But again, if people need the maps, rather just sell them. How much do you owe me? How much you got? I'm probably still paying off the divines, don't you think? I feel like I'm probably still paying off the divines. I feel. And you have a lot now? Well, you should be buying some gear to make yourself a little stronger. Maybe I'll give you like as many as I can give you, and you give me like 10 exalt or something, 20 exalt. So yeah, so you're failing your 3rd trial, and you have 6 divines in the bank. Why are you not buying gear? Are you trying to SSF it up? Why are you not upgrading your stuff? Is everything just that expensive? Because that could also be the case. Dying to random things? Like what random things? Like, are you dying to randomly not having enough health? Or dying to randomly not wearing a shield still for some reason? Or what are we dying to? Everything's just crazy expensive? Yeah, that is true. I think it's HP and a shield too. That's what I said. I think it's probably that, huh? That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Well, if you're dying in the thing, you're not. I mean, like, are you losing honor to the gauntlet? I don't know. Because I don't know. Like, I definitely don't like the Sanctum either, but I feel you. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Dude. Okay, what did this guy want? Little tier 6 map? Trial sucks. Alright, Lance, are you done with your map? Okay, what are we doing here? Are we breachifying this one? I think we are. Ooh, we got some irradiation going on over here, or some corruption going on over here. I think we're breaching. I do need to irradiate the sand pit, though. Ooh. I like keeping everything nice and irradiated. But if we don't breach behind us, nothing's gonna get breached. We may have already gone too far to breach things. We can try it. The radius is pretty big. It probably hits these guys, right? Probably. Let's try it. How much do they sell for? I sell some of mine for 2 Exalt, and they sell pretty fast. Tier 15s probably sell for a little bit more than that. What are we thinking here, boys? I'd like to breachify these bad boys a little bit. Ooh. Monster density, I like that. Let's try it. It could breach these two, but irradiation is more important over here. I think I want to breach this way. I don't really have control of that, but we'll see. Like, getting these guys breached would be cool. Bing, ba, bing. That was weak sauce. None of the corrupted areas got breached. This boss got breached, though. This thing got breached. The corrupted area got breached. Okay. Alright, we'll have to send it again. This one got breached. We have to... I probably should come down this way. If we really care about getting everything pumped up to the max in this region, I should probably address these 2 towers before I do anything else. That's fine. What is this place called? Alright, Mr. Lanstus. Prepare your bags. You need what now? Prepare the bags. Oh geez, hold on. Quit running around so I can click on you. Quit running around. There we go. Give you a couple. You might be getting some bonus 14s. So what is this 14? I just slid you. Oh, it was a 10. Okay. Get you some of these. Hope you got hulking form. 20, thank you. I'll get you started. Thank you. That'll get you going. Should we hover see tower radius? You should, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work for me though, for some reason. Okay, we got 15 minutes. I do think we can probably do one more. Right, so you guys, being the psychos that you are, just vol these, huh? It did proc some stuff up though. Okay, that's chill. That's fine. We're gonna go all the way back up to here though. To the Bloodwood. We're gonna try to go down to get access to all these towers in this region. This isn't like an insane area. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, you just kind of map where you're at sometimes. Maybe I should be focusing more on like expanding and looking for what's it called? But I don't know. Looking for strongholds. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes it shows their area of influence, sometimes it doesn't. I think I could be looking for strongholds, but I'm kind of just like playing the game right now, I think too, you know? There's also that. It's kind of chilling, I think, for a bit. I think the less time you spend thinking about doing stuff and more time you spend doing stuff is probably better. But I think having a bit of an idea of what you want to do is good. But juicing up those maps is kind of a fun thing to do, right? Good luck, bro. Found any unique maps? I have. I found the Untainted Paradise. I might want to think about running that bad boy at some point. We did one with the beep and it was alright. What's the plan? To try to run that as like a T16 or something and see if the XP gains are worth it? At the strat. We're just gonna try to set up a relatively juicy little area. Maybe a breach zone. We've been doing a lot of breach. And I guess the breach gives us like one farming idea, right? Where it's like, where'd this guy go? You get your breach stone, and then you run the boss at the lowest difficulty to try to get the gloves, and that gives you a chance at some divines. Is that like the strat? I mean, that seems like that's one way to do it. I don't think it's that good, but I don't know. It's one thing. It's loaded with 1 div items that are not worth 1 div, right? So somebody mentioned that there is a way to bypass the items that are priced for 1 divine. Maybe you can just search by price by exalts. Then you can find some stuff that's not just 1 divine spam. Is that correct? You can search by exalts in the filter? Okay, yeah, try that. I'm pricing a lot of my items in exalts now. Because I think that the divine stuff is just non-serious offers most of the time, right? But if you price in exalts, you can probably find items that are actually good. The issue is, a lot of the items that I actually need will be multiple divines at this point, I think. I don't think anybody's going to be pricing their items in thousands of exalts. Probably. Maybe? But probably not. Like, I don't think I'm going to find a weapon for exalts. But, yeah, people just spam, like, with 1 divine stuff because they make a 1 divine drop tab. Or a dump tab, right? Relative exalts price only? Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. I still sell things for exalts. Because, like, there are items that are not worth divines that are still good for people, right? Or you can sell it, you know, for 50 exalts, right? Which is good. So,
I'm not ready.
Right, you can make it, yeah. But like I'm not looking to buy like jewels for 2 divines. I'm gonna find some for exalts, but yeah. I'm also not super rich, so. I think the main thing is you just need to find a way to filter out the crap, right? Now the you get like 90% aftershock chance on Stampede because its quality is 30% aftershock chance. So then you put the aftershock support gem in it, and then you have your ascendancy and your talents, and it gives it like a 97% chance to aftershock. Yeah. Yeah, putting quality on this is insanely good. Insanely good. This one was, yeah, irradiated with a breach. Okay. Now we go backwards. I do kind of want this though. I'm gonna breach it up. Off we go. Off we go. Kind of hurt a little bit. I was standing in something, I think. Or bleeding. Need more demons.
I'm not ready.
I feel like I probably could take the open faster
I can't yet.
and close faster talent. That gives you more density. I probably could do that. The class pans are nice, but yeah, it's just GG. It's just over. That's all it's got. Killed every monster.
Keep that.
All good. You don't think the percent counts the ascendancy node as well? Yeah, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't show up in your,
My satchel is full.
like, when you look at the ability, how much aftershock chance it has. It doesn't. I don't think it shows that properly. No. Nah. All right. More than 50 monsters remain. Oh, jeez. I think I should probably kill them. We gotta go soon, and we probably wouldn't have enough time to run a whole other map anyway, so we'll just clear this one out. We can probably go back to town, though. Pick up some other random junk. Did we get any XP at all during this? We got like 5% today so far. And we haven't even been doing like big maps. So we really are mostly just kind of like dinking around and, like, I guess progressing towards stuff, I suppose. I mean, I could look and see if this rolls like Big Fizz or something. We could just give it a chance to succeed, you know? Is that worth putting an Exalt into to see what it does? It has attack speed, and I mean, like, it could be worth multiple Exalts. Let's see. Oh, okay. I mean, it's doing a lot of good rolls that are just kind of small rolls. Okay. Kind of stumbled at the finish line there. It needed to roll percent, and it rolled fire. I mean, it's still like semi-something. Attack speed and melee skills, I don't know. It had a chance. I think it was worth making a couple rolls of it. I need to start clearing this stuff out here pretty soon. This has a chance to be kind of cool too. Nobody really uses one-handers though, do they? Actually has two chances to be good. What's up, Chyler? How's Warrior feeling? I mean, we're pumping, man. We're banging. I am definitely digging it. Okay, let's not get too distracted here. This is pretty junk. Yeah, I don't really have a bunch of exalts, just be like throwing exalts into gear hoping that it goes good. But sometimes, you know. Your build is one hitters? Yeah, do you think that's a good weapon? You want that one? Sometimes you gotta take a little look, you know. Gotta take a gander.
You'll break.
Let's kill the rest of these guys. There was a bunch of rare stuff over where the breach started, but eh. All right, we'll see if our map strategy helps us sustain a little bit better. I think I'm gonna change some of my stuff too. I might want to. I don't know, man. I might spec out of some of the stuff I have in my atlas to get more map drops. 18. So what do you guys think? 18% more map drops, or yeah, we could also do. We could also buff up the bosses with the corrupted thing or the rarity. What are your end goals for this guy? I don't know. I want to kill some bosses and play the game. I just like playing it. I don't gamble with the gold, no. Haven't been, at least. It might be okay to do, but I haven't been. I respec a lot, and I never want to not have enough gold to respec. That would make me really annoyed. Just gaming. Oh yeah, I could start alking maps too. That's true. Maybe that's good. That's what you used to do. You used to alch and go, man. I don't know if alchemy orbs on maps are really that good, but maybe. I mean, if it saves you one exalt, question mark? Yeah, probably not. Oh, wait a second. We have another breach. Oh, hold up now. We ain't done yet. I didn't hear no bell. Let's go. Let's go then. I mean, like, you kind of eventually just want to fill up the map with everything it can possibly get, and then you just hope that the mods that you get aren't like map ruiners, because it's always going to be 3 prefixes. Prefixes are always nice, and then 3 suffixes, and suffixes are always not nice. It's just whether it like ruins the map for you or not, right? Like penetrates ele res minus max res, that's like a no-go. I'm not doing that map at all. 1 damage mod is usually okay. 2 damage mods, I'll usually not do that. Or the demons. Dude. You just killed everything? Alright. Alright, okay. GG. GG. All the demons are dead. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun playing the game, so looking for attack speed, fire to attacks, fizz to attacks, and melee skills, really. So, is there a reason why you're not looking for percent fizz on top? I think that's, like, really important, right? Or do you have enough, like, percent damage elsewhere? Because you scale off of physical damage, right? You might want to consider looking for percent fizz. That's a lot, though. Melee skills is pretty sick. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't need a percent, and you can just do melee skills instead. Somebody was suggesting that. Makes your actual abilities hit really harder, and I feel like we're mostly kind of hitting with abilities, and maybe just like the basic attack. I don't know. I feel like the percent is a pretty big deal, though, right? Too expensive? Gotcha. I'm just kind of doing my own thing with my build, but I do have videos about it and stuff. Oh, I didn't have that one yet. That's cool. That was neat. I do have build updates for my build. I don't think it's like, I don't think I'm the only person stampeding and sundering people, but like, you know what I mean? What I've been doing is up there, even if it's not like special, unique build. But I have just been doing my own thing. I'm not like following somebody else's guide. Okay, so tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, tonight, we will do the Blooming Field. And it appears that I have to go through this big old active map of a blooming field to get to these towers, which I want to do. This area looks like it could be cool, and the only way to get there is to go through here anyway, so unless we could go up, but we're just kind of exploring. I do like the exploration part of this. I just wish that you didn't have to put a map in. I wish that you could maybe run a tower and buff the map somehow, buff everything around it, but I wish the towers just sort of had their own buff already. Like, I wish maps were just on the maps, and the precursors are just on the precursors, and you could just do them, and it would just affect the map. But without, like, big, like, super rippy mods would be nice. But I do wish it was like that. But we do have a lot of stuff going on in this region, so we're just kind of chilling here. Just kind of chilling down in this little spot. We did the stronghold, and now we're kind of progressing. I don't know if progressing in this direction really makes sense, but I don't see why not. Looks like there's some more tower density over there. Some good tower density over here. We're chilling. And we'll do more of that tonight. We kind of breached up some of this area, so we could always go back and do more. But I'm going to grab these 2 towers, and then I think we'll kind of mop up this area. See if anything gets influenced. And then we'll go from there. All right. That'll be the plan. We'll see you guys tonight for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.